Watch the floor, because you'll slip. Watch the floor. Jen! Just told you to watch the floor.
I've just had the most amazing news. My husband is in hospital and he's had a heart attack. So I'm soon to inherit his multi-billionaire empire. Do you know how exciting this is? Fingers crossed. So this is not my dad. As you can see, this is me and my husband on our wedding day. A more recent picture of me and my husband, Jeremy. He is in a care home still. He is currently in hospital because he has had a heart attack. This is one of the hardest videos I'll ever have to make. So my husband Jeremy sadly lost his life.
A few moments later.
I've spent 17 years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million. And you think this is funny? I have wasted my life with a geriatric coffin dodger for nothing. And why everyone thinks it's so funny that my husband donated all his money to a bunch of cats and dogs. Who even likes cats and dogs? I'm literally going to be homeless. Like, I've got no money. Not even my own house or my car. Like, I'm literally going to be poor.
They say money can't buy you happiness, but have you ever gotten divorced?
You know what's a fucking trip? Life after divorce in your 50s. Most days I'm like, what am I even fucking doing?
Dude. I gotta give up. I have worked so hard, literally. I went to school for 10 years for a higher education that doesn't do me any good. I've been working 2 jobs in restaurants for 2 years, 50 hours a week for nothing. It doesn't mean anything.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
In fact, I'm getting evicted next week.
I actually had a dream about my ex-husband the other day.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
At least she's admitting it. This is why I love social media, because it exposes women for who they truly are. If your girlfriend or wife has any sort of male friends, she's either hooked up with him in the past or she's gonna hook up with him in the future. I guarantee you.
I'm at Walmart right now and this guy comes up to me as I'm minding my own business and he goes, "You look nice today." What is it about men coming up to me when I look my most disheveled?
She looks like Roseanne. There's a saying out there, act like you've been there before. You can tell she doesn't get approached. And the fact that she's in Walmart, in a store, recording herself, talking about how a man approached her, just let you know that she don't get approached like that.
Wanting to give me a compliment and shake my hand. I don't remember what his name was, but I was like, "Thanks," and I walked away. Like,
and they wonder why men don't approach women. These women are ungrateful and entitled. He probably was a homeless man. Because, homeless men, they usually say, "Hey, beautiful, hey, how you doing? Let me get $1. Let me help you with that."
No matter how hard I try, no matter how much energy I put into it, I never see any success. I need this to work, or else I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think it's pretty solid to say that he's seeing someone else weeks after we decided to get divorced.
Like, I understand that I fucked up. I get that. And now I'm reaping the consequences of that. Got it. Yeah.
A lot of women, they don't understand what accountability is. They think they can do and say whatever they want and not going to face the consequences and in reality of their decisions. Guys, if a woman is doing you wrong, just leave her. Just divorce her. She's not going to do any better. Even if she leaves and divorce you, the chance of her replacing you or getting a guy just as good as you, if not better, is very, very slim.
I can't go back in time. I really wish I could.
It confirmed a suspicion that I had with my husband, soon to be ex-husband. We're in the middle of getting divorced right now. And we're not even officially divorced yet, and he's already sleeping with other people. He might have another kid that's not with me one day. We have 2 kids already, and that makes me want to vomit. That really brings a lot of disgust feelings within me, thinking about him having another kid that's not with me.
These women don't want you to move on. I've said it before and I'll say it again. When they see you happy, when you replace them, when you get a woman who's better looking than them or who's younger than them, or you're just living life, you get that promotion. These women are like, oh, I can't believe he's moved on. What do they expect you to do? Just grovel and say, oh my God, this woman was the source of my happiness. I'm so disheveled. I'm broken. No, move on with your life. Women want to be in control of your life. I'll be honest with you. They like to see you down and out and calling them and texting them and validating them.
And my daughter's having a sibling that's not from me. It brings a lot of disgust feelings, and it makes me sad too. But obviously I have absolutely no control over what he does.
See?
And I need to let that go.
They want control.
I have nobody in my life except for TikTok to talk to. So here we are. And so it was my surprise when today in the car, my daughters were like, hey, are we going to Dada's friend's house? I was like, oh no, who's Dada's friends? And I asked for their name. And they were like, we don't know her name, but she has 2 cats. She's nice. And I was like, oh, she has 2 cats? She was like, yeah, we went to her house. She has 2 cats. He did not run this by me. Like,
see, they want control. He didn't run this by me. He didn't check in with me. It's silly. When you move on, these chicks, they don't know how to handle it. They like malfunction and they lose their mind because you're happy.
Fuck other people. Whatever. Not even divorced yet. Not even going to work on yourself at all. Just going to jump into another relationship. And one last thing, since we're ranting about my soon-to-be ex-husband, right? The reason why I know for a fact that he's at least seeing another woman is because he bought new shampoo. He didn't just buy shampoo. He bought shampoo, conditioner, and I think a body wash. Honestly, I didn't look at them that closely. Very aesthetically pleasing packaging. The shampoo is not a regular shampoo. It's an apple cider vinegar clarifying shampoo. He didn't just walk into a store and said, oh, that's the one for me. A woman told him to buy that. All of that combined, I think it's pretty solid to say that he's seeing someone else.
These women want you on a leash. That's all they want you to be. Is a little dog and to beg them for pleasure and can you be with me? These chicks don't want you to move on. This is a prime example of a woman who's bitter, angry, that, hey, it's over with. These women want you to just keep trying, even though they don't want you. She probably withheld sex from him. She probably didn't give him affection, whatever it was. Now he's like, man, I'm on. I'm going somewhere else. Girlfriends do this too, not just wives. They just want you just to sit in the same spot, and then they want to monitor you. They get on social media, check your whereabouts and what you're doing. If they see you're happy and doing great in life, and just have another girlfriend, when you replace them, and when you walk away to something better, they're like, oh man, what happened?
Weeks after we decided to get divorced,
I prayed to God that he would let you marry me. And then I also prayed to God that he would help me get over you.
What's with these chicks crying in their car and recording? Just think about that. I press play, and then I press stop. Okay, let me upload it. Narcissism at its finest, man.
will not lie, I am not empathetic to men. I don't care about their feelings.
Oh,
I do not care. You're a man. You be a man.
That's why I'm making the argument that women aren't empathetic because y'all don't understand us or give a but we have to understand you guys though.
Absolutely. Did I just not say?
Absolutely. Guys, women don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your shortcomings. They don't care if you get hit by a bus. They only care about their bottom line. And if you can get them from point A to point B, if you can deposit resources into their account, if you can give them a better life, then they'll respect you. But if you cannot do any of that, they don't care about you. When you lose your job, they gone. They don't care about any of that.
Like when a man cries, it makes me dry. I do not care if a man cries. I do not care if you just lost your job. I do not care if you lost a leg.
But you disagree with the teacher before about women being more empathetic.
Yeah, but I am not
emotional intelligence and all that.
I understand what she is saying, but I personally I'm not that empathetic. I'm not empathetic to men, and I know that because my relationships have shown that time and time and time and time.
Yeah, your relationships have shown that. That's why you're probably single. Listen, I understand men are supposed to be a rock. We got to be warriors. We got to go out there and battle. We got to go to war. But at some point, something's going to happen in life. A death in the family, something's going to happen. And you're going to shed a tear. You're going to be like, man, who are you going to turn to? You turn to your buddies. Here's the thing. If you had a girlfriend or a wife or something, I mean, things happen in life. You can't just be a stone cold rock and and I can't express myself. I'm not saying get on no shoulder and break down and cry and all this stuff like that. But I'm saying you got to be able to speak up about something, because when you hold all that in throughout your life, it's going to be like a volcano. You're going to explode.
Time again. At least I'm honest to myself. I know who I am.
I understand that you're empathetic and you're cold and you're soulless, which is cool.
No,
right?
I'm not soulless. I have a soul. I love people. But I personally, I feel like if a man...
This whole dating thing, especially at my age, over 50, is just bullshit.
I told myself that I wasn't going to talk about my divorce online because I wanted to respect people's privacy.
But yet here she is. These women, they just love the sympathy. This is why they upload videos like this and talk about the divorce and things that happen in their life and breakups, because they want, truth be told, other people to feel bad for them. They want to say, oh, it's okay. It's, oh my God, he's such a loser. He lost out on something so great. You're a great girl. That's all they want to hear. It's like validation, because this thing, you only hear one side of the story, and that's her side. These women are not, always fun to be around. They're not always pleasant. They have a bad side as well.
So unfortunately, every single day I get the question, Michelle, what do I say to a guy that asks me what I bring to the table? And you know what I would say to a guy that asks me that question? You know what you should say to a guy that asks you that question? Nothing.
It's the truth. These women think they don't have to do anything. They just want to be there, put on makeup, do their hair, put on a tight outfit, and just exist, and you pay for everything. It's like a child, basically, right? They don't want to do anything. They don't have to contribute. They don't have to buy anything. They don't have to be empathetic like the previous chick was talking about. They don't have to give you any business ideas. They don't even have to be supportive. They just, hey, you're with me and I'm the prize and I'm such a gift to you as a woman that you got to take care of everything. Why would a man want that?